Welcome everyone to the first community league of Chibi eSports, and we are going to be having the first match today between Team WSL and NAC. And here we have Map Ascent, and with me it's going to be Grizzlebot on the caster's desk, and we're going to be seeing a great match here with the operator picks coming in. We're going to be seeing the initiator pick of the Fade coming in for the Indian Scouser, and oh, it's going to be a multiple initiator pick coming in from the defenders. While on the attacker side, they haven't really picked an initiator yet. It's going to be Sova for them. Three different initiators we're going to be seeing. I think it's going to be interesting. Grizzlebot, any insights from you? And in a minute, we're going to be having the first round that's going to be happening. So I really think the defenders have a comparatively better lineup that might be able to counter the attackers in here. They're going to be playing the single sentinel of the chamber. Their duelist, on the other hand, is going to be Raze. Reina is going to be playing for Team WSL. It's going to be Raiden on Reina. And as we have it, it is the first round. We are going to be seeing the attackers are stagnant until now. They haven't moved yet. Do you have any predictions for this, Grizzle? I think the first half is going to go towards the defenders. The second half will have it with the momentum of the game and not really of the operators, because as the game progresses, we don't really know what's going to be happening. And in a second, here we have it. The first round, it's going to be completely a A-sided attack. The Raze waiting with her bot right on A main, and she's not going to be using it yet. And they are waiting up for the Sova Dart to pop inside of A side, which is not going to be happening. The bot is going to be slowly pushing up onto A side, not detecting anyone right now. It's going to be detecting at least two people, and there is the Raze nade. It's going to be dealing a bit of damage, and it's going to be taking down RNG King. That is very unfortunate for the Sage player, who is going to be staying stagnant right outside A main. And there is the peaks coming in from A main. Romsey is not going to be stopping any of these peaks. He is going to be going in, and he's going to get a second, and that's going to be Raiden on the second kill. There's going to be multiple. There's going to be 3 and 4. Romsey going for the ace on the very first round. He does notice the last player is somewhere around A main, and maybe his teammates will give him the last pick, and he is going to be peeking, and there is it. But Indian Scouser is going to be taking up the Raze's last kill. It is 1-0 for Team NAC. What a good round coming in for NAC though, and especially for Romsey. That was very unfortunate. RNG King being in a very, very bad position at the moment. He wasn't able to escape the grenade as well. As we can see, the defenders are going to be buying in multiple weapons, while the attackers are going to be going in with the classics. And there is the first pick, and that's going to be a teleport coming in from Maxina. And that is going to be Raiden, who's going to be taken down. The defenders have it well set up. They're going to be going in for a 2-1-2, but we are going to be seeing a flank coming in, and flank is going to be detected. And though the attackers know the flank is coming, I don't think they'll be doing much, because there is a lot of guns in their hands. Romsey goes for 2 and Maxina for 2. Sheriff's going to be ending things up, and that's 2-0 for Team NAC. It's an important round for WSL. They definitely do need to start their account out here because they have the gun buys, and Maxina still with the Marshall going to be peeking up onto mid. He's trying to get somebody on mid top, but there's not going to be anyone. The attackers, on the other hand, are going to be holding tiles and waiting right outside B side. Maxina holding up, and he is holding very, very close to the entry, and he's not going to be getting on, but it's going to be Indian Scouts are on to the kill for Clown, and Clown's going to be the one that's going to be taken on through the smoke. Very unfortunate for the Sova player. And there is the smoke that's out, and two of the players are stuck on the left side. I don't think Maxina knows. Now he does, and there is going to be Romsey who's going to be playing very close to B-main. He's going to be peeking up on it, and he's trying to get one, but he's not going to be able to. And there is the Satchel that's going to be pushing the attackers back. And right now, we are seeing the attackers slowly rotating, while Raiden is going to be lurking outside B, trying to get a pick or two. On the other hand, it is the defenders who are going to be slowly pushing up onto A main. Biceps is not really going to be peeking anything because he has the perfect gun for this occasion. It is the judge, the A rotate incoming, and Ramen Biceps is in a very, very good position with 30 seconds left in the clock. The attackers don't have any other choice. The cross has been set up. The shotgun is out, and there is the peak, and there is the first one. And there is the second, maybe. Romsey goes for his first pick of this round, and there are the gun pickups. 3 guns dropped, and very unfortunate, Panda and Raiden aren't going to be doing anything. They mostly going to be saving their guns, and that is the end of round 3 going for Team NAC yet again. And there is the peak. Maybe he can get 1, maybe 2, and he does get. Panda gets 2. It's a 3v2 in the end. It's all right. It's a very good round coming in from Team WSL. Still, they were able to capture 2 guns, but both of them which were dropped, hurting a lot of economy on the attacker side. And we're going to be seeing an attack coming in slowly on tiles. It's all 5 people waiting right outside tiles, and we are still not sure what is happening around here. Yeah, that's true. Let's see what happens here in the 4th round, and there is the kill from Romsey, and the Asa is going to be getting 1 more. We have a technical difficulty here. Just give us a moment.
Thanks. Defend this place, all. We defend this reality.
We're back, guys. We're very sorry we weren't able to get the desktop audio to work till now, and it's going to be back right now. It's 4-0 for Team NAC, and we are having a very, very one-sided stream roll coming in, and there is the operator on the hands of Maxina. While Romsey is stacking up onto kills, Maxina is playing a very good role. And there is the nade as well as the pull. The pull is going to be hurting the Omen a bit. Panda is going to be flashing and going to be entering. And he is not going to be noticing Romsey pushing up close. And there is the first kill for Romsey. Romsey, the man with 9 kills at the moment. And there is the peak. And there he's still not going to be taking Romsey for the 3. And what is happening out here? It's just going to be King and the Chamber that's going to be left all alone right now. And he does notice the Sage as well. Yet again, it's the Chamber all alone. Maybe this time he will get his ace. And he's going to be hiding right on the box. And that is the first ace of the league. And it is for Romsey. Romsey out here just playing training grounds. And this man is unstoppable at this moment.
Romji has been on a stroll, you know, he's 13-2 right now, so he's really obliterating anyone who comes in his way, and WSL are trying to have some sort of movement, but then Romji is just shutting them down. He's at a 4K and a 5K in 2 rounds this game.
Yeah, I really won't blame the operator selection out here for the attackers, though it is not completely what is necessary. And there is the peak coming in from Medusa. They definitely need to win gunfights right now and shouldn't be giving 1v1s. What happened with Romsey last round was he was getting pick by pick and they were peeking one person at a time, and that is not something a team should be doing. And Romsey used full advantage of it and had his first ace for this match. And there is the push coming in onto A shot. The Fade is detecting some movement and is going to be letting his Prowler out, and he's going to be detecting at least 2 people. While all the 5 attackers right outside A shot, waiting for the detection. The Indian Scouser is going to be hiding up, and Romsey is going to be putting up his nade. And oh, there is the wall. That wall is going to be, yes, definitely closing the way for the Fade, but King does go down immediately, and so does the Spike. There is the kill for the Scouser. That's going to be onto Panda. Already pretty low on HP. The Sova is going to be taken down. While Raiden gets an immediate refrag onto the Scouser, there is the peak from Ramen Bison from A-main. He's going to be putting Raiden onto 4 HP, and Raiden's going to be getting one. Maybe this is the round that they can actually come back. Raiden's healing himself after the pick that he just got. Sheriff's going to be pushing from A shot while the other player is holding up onto Garden, and there is the kill for Maxina's operator. At last, he does use it and immediately teleports. Very well played. The defenders are on a roll out here.
You should have seen Raman's positioning. The previous round, he noticed that the drone was coming in and he moved into main. Unfortunately, they couldn't come into the side. But have they come into the side? I mean, if they did come into the side, I'm pretty sure Raman would have killed multiple people and put his name on
the problem out here for the attackers is they're not splitting. And yeah, whatever you say, it's a tactical game, but you definitely need to win your gunfights, and that they are not. And there is the Molly that's going to be pushing them back, and it's going to be Panda who's going to be taken down. The defenders are just going for the shots right now, and there is the first peak, and he's not going to be getting one. He does get one. What is happening? You need to win those fights, maybe two. Maximum maybe going for the third, but he's going to be taken on by his counterpart. That is going to be Medusa. It's a 2v4 situation, looking really bad for the attackers yet again. Raiden and Medusa waiting right outside B main. Oh, there is Romsey getting the kill onto Raiden. Raiden has died through smoke twice already. There is the flash coming in. The flash does take Medusa down, and that is the KO. Sheriff who's going to be taking the last player out. It is 7-0. What are we watching here? The attackers have to make an impact here. They have to switch it up. They need to rotate. They need to split. They need to do something about this. They need to switch up the momentum, because even now nothing's lost. They just need like 3 to 4 rounds in this 5 rounds, and they'll be back on track.
Yes, looks like they would be back on track, given that this is a defender-sided map. But then I actually think WSL is struggling at the moment. They need to change up their strats. So let's hope they do and give us better results.
And yet again, WSL is going to go for a low buy with the Chamber already down to 50 HP. Is going to be healed by the Sage. They are going for a complete ambush yet again. Learn from your mistakes, WSL. This is not something you'll be able to do. There is the peak from Romsey. Romsey's not going to be taking anyone down, but there is the kill from Medusa. This is the first time the attackers have got the first kill, and that is the opening pick onto the top fragger. There is the drone that's going to be coming, going to be detecting at least one player in garden, but the smoke is not going to be letting it do that. And there is Indian Scouser who's going to be taking down the drone, but the attackers are going to be pushing, and there is the kill for Maxina. Maxina takes one. Maybe he can take one more, and that is what he's going to be doing. And there is the third kill of the round. That's going to be on King, who's going to be taken on by the Fade, who is supporting the Chamber very, very well, and Medusa is going to be hit by the Prowler. And it is a 4v2 situation right here. Both the attackers waiting right outside A main. And there is the push up, and Panda is going to be taken on by Sub, but he's going to be put down 5 HP, and he's planning to get this spike using his ultimate. I don't know what's going to be happening here. And KO on a very good spot, waiting right outside for the rotate. and there is the detection bolt, and the detection is going to be detecting the omen, and there comes the kill for the sheriff, and there is the flash. The flash is going to be getting Panda. What a turnaround, and actually going to be taking on Panda as well. As I said, the game might be a tactical FPS shooter, but it's a shooter at first, and you need to win your gunfights.
That's a good spot.
Oh, there is the Odin spray coming, and a team that is already 8-up. I'm pretty confused why they would do that. But still, Sheriff's going to be talking about his ult, and that is all the 5 players outside B main, and they're not going to be using their abilities. And there comes the flash. The flash is going to be flashing at least 4 people, and there comes the peak, and there's going to be Maxina with his first onto Panda, and there is the second peak as well. But the attackers not going to change, not going to learn from their mistakes, going to be pushing the same part again and again and again. And I am very, very confused why that would happen. And there is the kill onto Panda yet again. Maxina is just happy with everything he gets at this moment. Clown gets one onto by some spot. Romsey's going to be immediately refragging Medusa, who's on B main, and there is the detection, and that is going to be the dart. Raiden's going to be taking on Romsey. Sage is going to be holding up onto a corner. He's not going to be moving at all. There comes Maxina with his third for this round. That's going to be onto Raiden. There is the dart that's going to be taking very, very few HP out of Maxina. Maxina still has the ability to go for the ace with his operator this round, and there is the Odin as well, just spraying through everything, and they're not really going to be finding anything. And Maxina holding up onto B main. There's nobody peeking at this moment, and there comes the peek. Maxina goes for his fourth, maybe the fifth. He does know the Sage is out there, at least his teammates do. RNG King is on a very, very low HP, and Sheriff yet again stealing at another ace. What is this man doing? Give Maxina his ace already.
Maxina and Ronzi have been going on point, back to back at each other, and
Is
then
called
I feel like,
unnoticed, and they're going to be immediately unpausing it, and there comes the timeout.
right now Maxina and Ronzi are just fighting for top fragging,
So because of the timeout, we're going to be pushing up onto the caster's desk, and you're going to be seeing us any second now. And welcome, guys. You're going to be seeing me, and as I was saying, this game has been going very, very well for Team NAC. NAC have been playing it very well. They have not made a single mistake. They have been pretty overconfident, yes, but it has been paying out for them. Grizzle, what do you think the attackers should change up? Like, other than what I said, they should be splitting as well as moving around. What do you think the attackers
one
should
thing
be
for
doing?
sure is they need to change their mouse pads and mouses so that they can win better gunfights. Yes, definitely. They have to change their mouse pads and mouses for winning better gunfights, Maxina, I'd say around the 7th or 6th round, killed 2 people out of nowhere, which is not supposed to be happening because he had an op. So let's hope they win better gunfights and, split up and keep
I
rotate
hope that
faster.
happens too. Let's at least see them get at least one round right now. But we are moving on to the 10th round at this moment, and we are already 9-0. Maybe we will be seeing a 13-0 here. What do you think, so? Do you think it's going to be 13-0, or are they going to be going overconfident and losing few in the early rounds?
I badly want to say they're going to lose rounds after they become overconfident, but I actually don't think so. So let's see if WSL can prove me wrong. Let's hope so.
Oh, and there is the nade. The nade's going to be taking a lot of damage. Oh, Raiden's going to be taking on Maxina. That's the first time Maxina actually peeked out and was taken by. And Raiden is on a mission here. He definitely wants to take people down. He is very confident. And there is the entry, the first time, but it's very, very beautifully countered by Romsey. Romsey's going to be taking down 1. But Medusa is going to be taking 2 for himself as well. It's a 2v2. The first time we're going to be having a very close round. WSL Panda on 1 HP because of the DK is going to be slowed down as well. And there is the post-plant situation we're going to be looking at. And this is the first time we're seeing a post-plant. But what is this positioning from WSL? Raman Graisop is going to be taking out both the players. And that's 10-0 for these NAC players.
Warsaw Lions. I feel like, they don't have to change up strats. yes, they have to win fights, but I feel like they have to, communicate a lot more because they did not communicate in the last 2v2 situation because they were unaware of who was where.
Some stars in the astral
And
plane.
NHC on the other hand have beautiful communication as far as I can see. So I'm pretty sure WSL can do better in the communication part because this communication is very much a potent key in this game. It takes out around 80% of the work to be done. So let's see if
I mean,
WSL can communicate better.
I get it, they're not going to be communicating with each other for now, but at least they should be listening to us. They should split up right now. You can't keep pushing the same place and getting destroyed by Romsey and his grenades. And there is the second pick. There is the shotgun that's coming in. The flash is going to be hitting the Sage. Sage is randomly throwing in few shots, and that's going to be the Sheriff who's going to be taking down the Sage. I am very, very confused. What are you doing, Romsey, with the second for him? And that is Maxina with his operator as well. And there is Medusa who's all alone inside. B-Main is going to be taking down 2. It's going to be a 3v1 situation, but it's going to be Sheriff for the second kill for this round. And that's Medusa taking down 11-0. We are in for a one-sided match here.
Before the switch.
Okay, now I'd like to change my statement saying it might be a 13-0 given that they're being punished repeatedly for doing the same mistakes again and again. Looks like the attackers being Warsaw Lions are not learning and they are forcing all the time and they're not even learning from their mistakes. They know they're getting punished, but I'm pretty sure they have to switch up something. They have to switch up their strat. So let's see.
Last attacking round, they don't really have much money.
Want to play?
And
Let's play.
he's not even going to be buying a Spectre. He's just going to be taken down by Romsey immediately. And there is the kill for Romsey yet again. Romsey, this man is insane. I don't even know what is happening right now. Are the attackers bad? Or is it, are the attackers not winning gunfights? Or is just the defenders on yet another level? And there is Panda who's going to be teleporting close. And he's going to be picking up onto Romsey. And there is a slow up that's not letting his own teammates push up. What is happening here? There is the detection board. It's not going to be detecting anyone. There is the pick for Romsey. Again, Romsey with the third kill. Romsey is going to go for his ultimate. He doesn't see the person right behind him. He's going to be taken on by Panda. It's a 4v2 situation. There is biceps with the kill onto Panda. That's WSL or RNG King. That's going to be taking the kill onto Sheriff. It's a 1v3 situation looking very, very dire for King. But if WSL wins this, they're already on match point. It's not even 10 minutes into the game. And they are going to be detecting the King, and King's going to be pushing up onto mid. They know the position of King. Indian Scorcher yet again putting all his prowlers on his face, and there is all the utility out, and he's going to be pulled up as well. And there's the kill for Maxina. This is an entirely one-sided game, and it's going to be Romsey with 23-8. That man is insane.
This Romsey fellow, I would not want to play against him, honestly. I feel like I would shit my pants if I was playing against Romsey. So, I feel sorry for WSL. It's not like they're bad. They're just Romsey and Maxina and the defenders just making them look bad. It's not fair in my opinion, if you ask.
Look, to be honest, Indian Scouser just has like 5 kills. It might look bad in like any person's perspective, but he's doing his part. His duelist is doing everything he needs to do. So
the best thing is they're all doing their own parts. They're not ready to make any mistakes also. They're not ready to get punished also. So let's see if defense can be turned over by
and there is WSL Clown with the double shock, and that's going to be hitting anyone? Maybe not. And there is the attackers already splitting in the first round. Now we know they are serious and they're not to be. Oh, there is the drone that's going to be putting up inside A shot, and A main, and nobody's going to be detected. There comes Maxina already inside side. The player who's going to be inside, the Sheriff's going to be taking on Clown. He's going to be taking on one more. That is very unfortunate. What is happening here? And King takes down Sheriff at last. He just creeped up onto Garden, and he was able to take 2. And there is the shot on to Panda, who is hiding in hell. It is going to be a 4v2 situation. It's match point. Maybe the end of the first game, and there it is. 13-0. What do we have here? It is Team NAC, Streamrolling Team in WSL, and that's the end of first game. 13-0. It's gonna be Grizzlebot and Nightwing signing off, and it's gonna be Romsey, your match MVP. We'll be seeing you guys in some time.